It's time to rank Goku on this tier list that I made super fast to get this clip for the video. Where am I gonna put him on? F tier? That's not the name of this video, baby. C tier? Nope. A tier? Nope. S tier? Nope. Bam. Okay, I'll stop trolling. I think Goku is in his own little tier. No, I'm not kidding either. I'm not kidding. Let me explain. I'll show you some examples and you can come to your own conclusion, but I'll show you why I think Goku deserves his own tier, and maybe you'll come to the same conclusion as me. Now, before I compare Madara and Goku, I just want to iterate that no unit under the sun is better than Broly. Broly is just way too strong with Nami buffs and all the other buffs. He can basically early waves, you can get him to hit the entire map really quick, really easily. Nothing can beat that. But there is a unit that can come close. Goku. Okay, no more repping Goku. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you guys how far I can get on this level with Madara. Now, to be fair, this level can be biased, but I hope it will show the downsides of Madara and the upsides of Goku without being too biased. Okay, now with Madara, I can't upgrade Balmy to the max. I'm gonna have to forgo the max upgrade for now to get him down and get his bottom path, because his bottom path is very much needed. And I can speed this up now. Now, the reason why Madara's line attack is really bad is the line attack itself does half of his damage, and then at the end of the line attack, there's a little tiny explosion that does the other half of his damage. So basically, it's pretty bad. I can't, let me just... Bam, he's fine. Sorry, I had to deal with that. Alright, I would do perfect Susanoo. I'm gonna do perfect Susanoo. That was not the wrong choice. Maybe I should have done another bottom path. I don't use... Man, like I said, I don't use Modoro. The only reason why he's Shining Prime was because I rolled him, but I don't use him. And even if I did use him, I don't think there's any way on Earth I could have dealt with 127,000 Spider Father, right? Like I deal like 2,000 damage every 4 seconds. Like these guys, it's not gonna work. There's no way, you know. And there's like these 65,000s coming across. Like there's no shot. Wave 7, that's my max. Okay, now for Goku. See, now Goku is a bit different. Goku's strength is not in the end game. No, Goku's strength is in the early game, and I'll show you why. We just saw how good Modoro was. Modoro was probably one of the, like, I don't think I could have done any better on the other units, which is why Modoro is considered one of the best units in the game. And if I was able to get off the AOE damage and all the buffs and everything like that, I might have had a chance, especially with the cones at the top path. But the top path scales with range, so it basically scales with Nami. So that's why I always go top path Modoro if I were to main Modoro. But I actually am maining Goku, and I'll show you why. All right, now the plan for the plan for Goku is that when you place him down, you're gonna want to try to get his top 3rd upgrade path. The Kamehameha wave costs $2,500. You can get it pretty easily every single time on wave 4. You can get it. At wave 3, there might be some things you gotta do in order to get it. But once you get Goku's Kamehameha wave, the game becomes a little bit easier. I'll just show you guys right now. The Kamehameha wave, as you can see, becomes a complete line AOE, and he has a really good damage per second for what he costs. And his line AOE is great. This is base Goku, nothing added, nothing at all. I place him in the back, by the way, like this, because if you place a line unit here, he attacks a unit that's coming up to him, his line attack is actually going to eventually like do this. Like on this line, it's going to hit no one, and eventually it'll ruin everything, right? That's why I place Goku back here, and he's fine being placed back here because, I mean, look at his range. As you can tell, 2,000 gold to sell, and he does, what, a little under 1,000 gold per minute? I mean, 1,000 damage per minute? I mean, 1,000 damage per second? That is around 2 times more efficient than Madara, and 2 times more efficient than Brawly in the beginning with his top path. And the reason why Brawly is really good isn't because of his efficiency, it's because of his range potential. He has a giant cone AoE. If you get enough range on Brawly's cone AoE, he basically attacks the entire map, which is why Brawly's super good. And Modoro can do the same later on. The only problem is Modoro's early wave attack is really weak compared to, like, as you can tell, I'm now just placing buffs. Madara, I had a rush to do it in order to do it because his, like I said, his damage per second at the beginning is pretty weak, but he does not scale with range at all in the beginning because his full AoE cost quite a bit to get. So good luck surviving until you can finally afford it, because his line AoE is pretty bad to do that. That's exactly the reason why I went the bottom path in the example I showed before. Like I said, I'm not a Madara main. Anyways, I'm gonna do this now. As you can tell, Goku, with just a little bit of preparation, attacks the entire map. Kind of messed up Nami's placement there, so I had to resell her. I want to be honest, that's a lot of money. But once this comes, as you can tell, Goku's doing just fine against these 148s now with those added damage buffs. He's doing, his range goes all the way back here. Like I said, this map is actually kind of good for Goku. A lot of the worst map for Goku on Demon Slayer is the ones where it ends here and it goes like this way. It does wide ranges, you know, because then I'm essentially losing this much extra damage. And I just realized Goku's not hitting last. Sometimes with Goku, the problem with Goku sometimes is that he just does so much damage that people here are eventually going to be here because he just does so much damage. What can I say? Range damage, everything, dude. Goku crazy. Okay, now I could have gone the balmy thing a little bit better. I don't know why I screwed up quite a bit, but basically I don't know if I'm going to win this. But basically, as you can tell, Goku's really good at the early waves. Really good. Like super good. But the early waves are not his problem. The problem is later on. As you can see, the Zabuza here. If I didn't take that 1 tick of damage, I could have maybe survived until round 11, round 12, to where I can get my my boy out here out and start dealing damage. You know what I'm saying? But I screwed up and I lost, right? But I did a lot better than Madara, to be fair. And of course, at the end of the day, I spent less money than Madara, and I dealt more damage. I concluded that Goku is second best. Okay, maybe someone is like, nah, Madara is still better, right? Well, you can bring both. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process. You can bring both. Goku is still, objectively, in my opinion, the hardest part about Challenge Rift is the first few waves. Okay, the first half of the Challenge Rift is the hardest part, and then you can scale your units as much as you want, and the later half becomes a bit easier. So that's my thought process behind Goku being second place behind Brawly. Brawly is incredibly broken right now because of his cone AoE, his cheapness to the cone AoE, and the damage. I don't really care about repping Goku, right? I'll rep him all you want, but I don't wanna recommend Goku to anybody. If you're gonna use any unit in the game, use Brawly. That's my recommendation. Brawly is just better, but main Goku if you want, or whatever you want. Byakuya, Madara, Whitebeard, I don't know. I mean, freaking even Darth Vader is pretty good now. He's almost on par with Goku. The only reason Goku's better is because his final upgrade is like 9,000, and the one before that is 7,000, and Goku's one before that is 5,000. And that 2,000 difference in the first few waves is very important. But if you can get Darth and Vader cheaper, I mean, Darth and Vader can be really good too. So leave that for what you will. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
I think I'm in love, say it way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I be moving cautious. I can feel no pain rolling up, I'm so exhausted. I be so exhausted. Whoa.